my lovely viewers. I hope you are doing well. It is another segment of the Precious Show. Please continue observing to all the safety protocols because COVID-19 is still around. If you are new to this family, please, it's the Precious Show. Kindly subscribe. Click on the bell for all notifications. Like and then comment as well. And those who have already subscribed, I said thank you so much and God bless you for subscribing to my channel. Today on the Precious Show, we are going to talk about a topic that is very common to all of us. That is food poison. I have Mr. Julius Sama once again on the Precious Show. Before I welcome Mr. Julius, let me acknowledge my sponsors. My first thanks goes to Sheila Bonso for this beautiful outfit. You can find her on Instagram with the name Sheila Bonso _RTW. My hair is by Tochi Beauty Hair Salon. You can find him on Instagram with the same name, Tochi Beauty Hair Salon. And then Mobile Laser, my own people, Mobile Laser. You contact them on Instagram and then they will be at your doorstep to whiten your teeth for you. If you want to support the show as well, please, the number will be shown at the screen. Kindly call the number and you can sponsor or you can support in your own way. Mr. Sama, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure having you again.
Thank you.
You dear, I don't know how to thank you. Punctual, anytime, any day. Thank you.
Yes.
God bless you.
You're welcome. And it's good to be here too. Yes.
I can see you love to be on the Precious Show.
Yes. So yes, like you said, today we'll be talking about food poisoning.
Yes.
So it's good for our viewers to know about food poisoning because your safety at home and your safety at work depends on whatever you are eating.
Exactly.
So it's good for us to learn. Call your friends, call somebody to come around and learn about food poisoning.
Food poisoning.
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay, so when we say food poisoning, we are talking about an illness that is caused after ingesting or after eating food that are contaminated with bacteria or viruses or toxins or parasites.
Try and break things down for
Yeah.
my people to understand.
Okay. So it might happen that what you are eating is being contaminated with the bacteria. In that way, when you take in the food, there are some bacteria that thrive even in the stomach or even in harsh conditions.
Sure.
So when they get there, the presence of the bacteria and therefore the bacteria releasing the toxins can cause food poisoning. In other times too, people consume foods that the bacteria has already left the toxins in them. So the bacteria is not there, but the toxins have been ingested with the food. That can also cause food poisoning. It might start as a mild reaction and then result in a chronic or severe reaction. That's for food poisoning. So basically, your intake and then you taking in the organism or the toxins of the organism can cause food poisoning.
Viewers, he said your intake can cause food poisoning. So we should make sure we know what we are taking in.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. What are some of the causes or the signs and symptoms? How will I know that I have food poisoning?
Okay, so after consuming the foods that are contaminated with either the organism or the toxins, within some time you experience cramp, stomach cramp, indigestion. Some people also experience nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. In some cases too, people experience bloating. So you feel like difficulty in around your tummy, and then you will not feel at ease. So people feel that bloating, and then it can also be so severe that people feel fever, and then if not attended to, that it's in a very severe case, and if not attended to, it can also be fatal. But then it starts mild and then it increases with time. So you should know what you are eating, like I said, and then you should know
this
what
is serious. It starts mild and then
so and then it's good, especially when the bacteria is in there So it keeps releasing the toxins. And then it's good when you are suffering from food poisoning, you seek medical care as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
For your safety. As soon as possible, you have to go to the. How can we treat it? Food poisoning.
Okay, so for food poisoning, like I said, most of the reactions or most of the cases are mild. So you can start with treating the symptoms. So if you are suffering from diarrhea, if you are suffering from nausea, the medications will treat those symptoms. But then the most important treatment is adequate hydration. We encourage you to take in a lot of water, because diarrhea and then vomiting will let you lose a lot of water. So we will encourage you to go with adequate hydration. That's good. On rare cases too, they might prescribe ORS for you. That's also just going to help you with your adequate hydration. So basically the cases are mild, but then the treatments go with hydration. It's mostly.
It can also kill, right?
Yes. When it's you haven't really paid attention to it, so you're having the reactions, you keep ignoring it. With time, keep ignoring it. Yes, everything that hasn't been controlled will have side effects. Yes.
Another question.
Thank you.
How can we prevent it at our workplace and then our homes as well?
Okay. So food poisoning, like I said, it might be from you, the one who's going to eat, or from the source where the food is coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. So for you to prevent it, first of all, you have to prevent something from your side, have control over your own terrain or your own domain before you pray that where the food is coming from wouldn't also be infected.
Prayers come.
Yes. So what you do is to ensure personal hygiene yourself. Your hands, you have to make sure you wash your hand very well. That's also part of the safety rule. So that whilst you are going to eat, somebody might say, I'm not going to eat with my hand. But yes, true, you are not going to eat with your hand. By you holding the cutlery or whatever you are going to eat with, you extend your hand towards the food, and that can even spread germs into the food. Yes, easily into the food. So your personal hygiene is key. Then also, you, the consumer, have to select your food from hygienic sources too. Okay, so when you are preparing your own food, yes, you have to keep your environment clean, your kitchen or wherever you are getting your food from. If you are buying the food, or if an external source is getting the food for you too, you have to make sure you are getting your food from hygienic sources. Okay.
Mr. Samuel, some of us will work.
Yes.
And I believe you also go to work as well.
Yes.
So if company provides you food,
Yes.
You can't go to where they are preparing the food to.
Yes.
So how can we manage that? Because it's important. The safety aspect over there is very important.
Yes.
I really want to know how we can tackle that issue.
Okay, so for workplaces, if the food is being brought to your work, or your work setting is providing your food, first of all, there should be somebody who should monitor where the food is coming from.
Health and safety.
Yes, that's very, very critical. Then, which medium is the food coming through to you? Okay, so if salad is being prepared early in the morning and that food is getting to you late afternoon, I'm not sure it's healthy for you to consume. So it's good oh yes, they've packaged the food for you. When was this food prepared? Or we brought it since morning, and you realize there's salad on it, or you realize there's some ingredient that within an hour or two will go bad, and then it's part of your meal, then you should know that there will be possible food poisoning. So that's when you should avoid. And also, people wouldn't want to give out their food even knowing the food is going bad. So you see somebody having bread in the house, then they'll be mold around one side of the bread. Yes, they'll cut the side with the mold and then consume the other side. They assume it's healthy. Yes, but then you should know that the reaction outside started from inside.
Viewers, don't listen to me. Don't mind me. Let's learn the right thing.
Okay, so the reaction from on top of your bread started from inside. So you consume the bacteria itself, and when it goes inside, it also release the toxins. And then when the bacteria is being consumed when the organism is consumed, before it releases the toxin, treating it is very, very difficult. Yes, it's difficult compared to even consuming only the toxin.
It looks like that part you really have to repeat it again because this is Africa.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, so I understand.
It would be difficult for someone to buy a loaf of bread and then the next thing they will see rhizopus and you think they should throw the entire bread away.
Yes.
But today, viewers, let's do the right thing. If you should see the rhizopus, you should throw the entire bread out. That is what Mr. Julius Sama is saying. He's a registered dietitian. Let's do the right thing and let's boycott the old doing, please.
Yes. And also, it's not only, sometimes it might not be the visible part of it. So for the rhizopus, yes, you can see the reaction of it. Sometimes it might be change in color, change in taste, even change in appearance of the food should prompt you to discard the food away. But if you still insist on taking it, then you should know you possibly suffer from food poisoning. And there are people who know what they are going to eat will result in food poisoning, but they will take it because they presume their immune system will fight it. Yes, will fight it. Yes, your immune system fights it, but then putting more pressure on the immune system when it's weakened can also affect your health and your safety as well.
Okay.
So just be responsible for whatever you are eating, whether it's being presented to you or whether you are the one serving yourself. Make sure it's safe because you are the final consumer, you are the host. It is going into you. Yeah. So whatever effect that comes out of it happens to you, not the one who brought the food.
Thank you so much. But before you go, there's one question I really need to ask you. Let me go and look for money and come back to you.
That's fine.
My beautiful outfit is by Sheila Bonso. If you want to dress very confidently, then contact Sheila Bonso on Instagram, Sheila Bonso _RTW. My hair is by Tochi Beauty Hair Salon. You'll find him on Instagram with the same name, Tochi Beauty Hair Salon. And then he will do a quality and then a nice wake up for you. My makeup is by Fortune Glow. Fortune Glow. A number will be shown on the screen. Just call on her and she'll be at your doorstep to do a nice makeup for you. If you also want to sponsor the show or to support the show, you can call the number on your screen and then you'll be welcome. Back to you. The difference between food vendor and then food consumer.
Okay. When it comes to food poisoning.
When it comes to food poisoning.
Okay. Yeah. So people blame food poisoning on the vendors or where the food is coming from. Yes. But like I said, they should know that safe food can come from the vendor through the food chain to you. But if you, the consumer, didn't handle it well, you can infest that food with pathogens or with bacteria or the toxins that might result in food poisoning. Also, it might come from the vendor. So when I mean the vendor, from the farm through the preparation stage, through the serving, storing, all those stages. If any of them, the food safety there is breached, there will be possible food poisoning to even the final consumer.
Sure.
Yeah. So throughout the food chain, from the farm to the one harvesting it, the one storing it, the one cleaning, the one cooking, the one serving, the one holding it before the final consumer, you should all make sure the safety within that chain is ensured to prevent food poisoning.
Okay. Mr. Sama, your last words for my people.
Okay. So, like we know, food hygiene is key. Food poisoning can affect you. People think they are not. People think they are free from food poisoning because they are doing everything right. But sometimes it might not be from you, it might be from the external source. So you should be vigilant, know what you are eating, be critical about your meal, and then make sure you keep safe every time.
Viewers, I like his last words. He said, know what you are eating. It's going straight to your tummy. So it's better you know what you are eating. For your safety aspect, for your health and safety reasons, you need to know what you are taking into the system. There are things that your immune system cannot fight it. So please, know what you are taking. This brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed yourself and then you've acquired knowledge. You've learned something new, don't you think so? If you have already subscribed to my channel, please, I say God bless you for subscribing. And if you are not yet subscribed to it, please do well to subscribe to the Proshi Show. My name is Beatrice Labi. Remember to live safe, you think safe, and work safe. Until then, bye.